I mean, if he didn't have any of the problem, would he have made it to the big leagues? I have to say yes. Just knowing what I saw with him and knowing what he was starting to become, it was disappointing to see that he ended up that way. And as a guy that, in my mind, could have pitched some games in the big leagues.
That's good, man. I'm gonna play baseball until they rip the jersey off of me. That is a choice I made when I was a boy. I'm atheist with the Bible verse tattoo. Nah, I used to be kind of Christian, and then my best friend died from cancer. He was 24, and it just devastated me, man. Devastating time. He was my best friend. And like I saw him and he was like, yeah, I just got some pain in my back. It's no big deal. It was a big deal. Ended up being cancer and he died, I think, a year and a half after being diagnosed. And I saw how people prayed and prayed, and I was already on the fence. And it was just, for me, it was just like, life's cruel. It's just what it is. Nothing wrong with it. I love my parents very much. My stepmom, who I'll refer to my mom, she gave me love at a time in my life where I didn't have love, you know, coming from a broken home. My dad was big on working hard, so I'd be like getting up in the morning and he'd take me in and make me work, like hard construction labor. They've taught me a lot, and I always knew that, like, no matter what choices I made, that I wanted to treat people well, and I saw how it was done, and so I think I carry a lot of that from my dad. Yeah, I was drafted at 18, signed at 19, so you were 5, and now you're my teammate. Fuck. Could you imagine, like, I was your age and I had $400,000 in the bank? What would you do? Whatever you want. That's what.
Where are you, man?
To say money doesn't change you would be a lie. Like, it definitely changed me, you know. I don't know, you can't comprehend it, you know. You're so young and so into the world, like, you know it's money, and it's like, of course I bought a lot of shit, you know. I bought a computer, I bought a truck. It's intense, man. It's just, there's nothing off limits. I have an arrogance, you know. Somebody just gave me a shit ton of money to play baseball. Like, of course I feel like I'm going to be good. In my mind, I was going to be in the big leagues 20, 21, 22. Like, that was my thought. You find out real quick that that's just not how it works. And my career, before, you know, I got in trouble and stuff, it definitely, like, what I envisioned and what actually happened were way, way wrong. I either try to go with the slider or the changeup, depending on the situation. Yeah, changeup. That's the bread and butter pitch right there. That's the pitch that is gonna make me money. That was a really hard phone call to make, but to have to call my mom, I cried right there in the training room because, you know, it's embarrassing, you know, like, feel like a shitty person. I didn't cry because I failed. I cried because I knew that I let people down that had done so much work, like my mom, who just invested time and weekends, and to kind of shit on that, make it seem like that didn't matter. You know, I was still gonna make these choices, right or wrong, you know, I was still gonna make my choice. Just do an inside move. It's okay, don't matter about him.
Inside move.
Good. Good, 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 good.
That's good.
That's okay. As long, how's your arm feel? Is it healthy? Feeling good?
Yeah, feeling happy.
Okay, that's what matters. That's what matters. Okay. All right, man. I'll see you. "2015 was my best year of my career. My whole philosophy was that I was just going to appreciate what I had left. Like, I knew it was coming to an end, like my opportunity, it was closing. With that focus, I just worked hard and I threw well. And mind you, like, this was whenever my best friend was in the hospital battling cancer. That really had a huge influence on my thought process. You know, I was watching him go through that. But as I was starting to have success and build confidence, it was like, okay, you know, this might work again. Like, you're gonna make it happen. I got home from Venezuela and my thought was, I'm not gonna get drug tested. You know, I'm a free agent, I'm not really anybody. Yeah, so I started smoking. You know, I was gonna smoke for a few months. I got called by MLB. I was like, yeah, you know, this is so-and-so with drug testing and got a drug test. Yeah, I took the drug test just knowing that I was gonna fail. And I regret not cheating it. Like, as just being very honest, like I should have just cheated and saved my opportunity. I don't know if you ever really get over it, but you just kind of come to terms. Just over time, I came to terms. You know, right when it happened, I kind of closed off. I knew what people would say because that's what I would say. Like, how the fuck can you do that? Like, how can you, knowing, you know, that this is what you're risking and stuff. So I kind of avoided that confrontation for a little bit. And I kept telling myself that there was a light at the end of the tunnel. And I just focused on that light. I got to play in Mexico, Canada, Venezuela, Nicaragua, back to Venezuela, and play in finals, still get to play in front of 15 to 20,000 people. Like, there were still a lot of positives going on in my career.
Le tiró el conejito y swing el tercero, lo ponchó. Zack Dodson, el zurdo y lanza, se fueron los corredores por en medio.
I was going to come to Europe for 1 year and retire. A friend of mine actually played for the team here in Bonn. He said, hey, you want to come play with me? That's what got me out here. And then meeting the girl I'm with now and being with her is what led me to staying. I was pitching in Culiacan, game 6, and you're running out to the mound and the camera's right where you are. That was nerve-wracking. 25,000 people screaming at you. There's a fucking camera right there. I'm gonna play until my body just can't do it anymore. You only get your body once. You know, you have all the time in the world to make money and live a career and do all that. You know, all the American shit or like regular society shit you can do, but like, you can't do this at 50. Yeah, I made mistakes. Yes, I pissed away a lot of opportunities, but I also opened up a lot of doors for myself, and I pursued everything that I could in this game. I know they say life is weird, and like, there were things I didn't believe when I was young, and I would regret things and stuff, but like, as my life has progressed and my career has progressed, like, I'm very grateful now with where I'm at. And, you know, I've made poor choices, but my willingness to do and go out and take on challenges and take on cultural changes has led me to this point, and it led me to a person who was just perfect for what I was looking for, and like somebody that I would have never met if it wasn't for some choices that I made. So overall, like, I'm grateful, very grateful for this place.